Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. What we're going to do is shuffle out cards from this deck for about 10 minutes to see what we get. I also wanted to mention that these are just cards that I made myself. But if you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. Very interesting. I just saw 111 as well. So we have the number 70 or the number 7 with what is your ultimate dream. I feel like you're really being called to trust yourself when it comes to your dreams, your wishes, your ultimate dream, your most ambitious goal. I also feel that to achieve this ambitious goal, you have to be willing to flow between connecting with your inner world and connecting with your external material material world. I feel like connecting more with the physical world could help with any nervousness that you feel. It could help take your mind off of anything that you're worrying about. And I guess that's all I'm going to say about that because I forgot. My mind just went blank. But I do feel here that there could be something here about a blank slate or a blank canvas, starting new in some way. Or maybe there's some sort of plan that you're being called to devise, or some sort of blueprint or a step-by-step guide. Maybe, actually, I feel like you're being called to take a deeper look at what steps you need to take to achieve your ultimate dream, your ultimate goal, your most ambitious dream or goal, the thing that you are the most passionate about. I feel like being more connected with your inner world, your thoughts, your emotions, and your spiritual, passionate type of energy, I think that's really going to help you get the job done, is what I'm feeling. Let's get you another card. I love talking about dreams because I believe that we are all here, born with a purpose or born with meaning in our life, and whatever defines that purpose or that meaning depends on what we're passionate about, what we feel drawn to. There's something very interesting or significant here about personality traits and how we don't get to choose those things, or our favorite color, we don't really get to choose that. I'm not sure what that's about, but we have, you're fighting for your future and your life. It's worth it. There's definitely some sort of big dream or goal here that is worth pursuing. I saw 3, 4, 5, so trust that everything happens for a reason in the way that it's meant to. As long as you are moving towards whatever this ultimate dream or goal is, that's all that matters. And also staying present with the present moment and what problems you're facing now, and worry about problems in the future for whenever you get to the future. You know, cross that bridge. Don't cross that bridge until you get there, or whatever that saying is. I'm also feeling here that there could be something significant here about there being water under the bridge. This is either resentment or beef that you have with yourself or with another person, or both. I definitely feel like a don't get distracted now type of energy. I saw 4, 4, 4. Prioritize stability, security, thoughts and emotions that mirror self-control, self-discipline, self-love. I think it's very important that you're mindful of how you speak to yourself, what you tell yourself, what you believe. Your mind is a very, very powerful thing. I almost want to say it's a very powerful machine. So you need to take care of it and make sure that that power is being used for what you truly believe in, rather than, you know, trying to put it bluntly, to manipulate the universe to get what you want. Now, if that doesn't make sense, it's probably not your message. So don't worry about it if that doesn't resonate. But yeah, achieving this ultimate goal or this ultimate dream, it feels like it's related to your home life, or especially with seeing Pentacles, a 3 of Pentacles card. I just saw 555, change, transformation. Maybe there's some sort of inner transformation that you need to go through here to have a stronger sense of stability and security within yourself, so that way you can create a stronger sense of stability and security in your reality. And if you do have depending on what your dream is, the universe might be wanting you to be focused on home and stability right now, so that way you can build something stable to build off of. So it's important at this time to not rush, because right now you are laying the foundation for the future of something, and you want to make sure it's stable or secure, or later down the line you're going to realize that foundation is unstable and that tower is going to fall. So I think it's important to really be focused on what means the most to you right now. Ooh, it's funny how I just referenced that tower falling down, because I was talking about like tower card type of energy, that upheaval, that big sudden change, because now we have the star, dream. You are a visionary. Believe in yourself and your abilities. Stay inspired and hopeful. The number 17 comes down to the number 8. So there's definitely, you need to take a look at the path forward, take note of what obstacles stand in your way, and start brainstorming solutions to overcome these obstacles, whatever they may be. These obstacles could be mental, they could be physical, they could be anything. So maybe you might have to search a little deep for what these obstacles could be. This leads me to think that your biggest obstacles are within your own mind. I think overcoming your own mind right now. That's what focusing on stability is teaching you. How to embrace your courage and your strength. That just gave me a real strong feeling of stability. I feel like you are being called to become a more stable person, so that way your reality can become more stable in general. I thought it was so interesting. It said dream too, because I didn't even realize that until I read that. Started reading that card to you that it said dream. So there's something very significant here and very obvious about some sort of dream that you have. And this video is just confirmation of that. And the 17 coming down to an 8, especially when I looked at the clock and it said that there was 8 minutes in the video. I feel like, you really need to let go of any anger that's standing in your way, any sadness, numbness, anything. Any feelings that are blocking you from making whatever dream you have a reality. Believe in yourself and your abilities, and whenever you feel demotivated, re-inspire yourself and never lose hope. I think this is pushing you to be more patient, and this patience is trying to show you something, maybe some deeper meaning that you will only find in I wanted, like, in a state of reflection. So if you really feel called to look within or to really contemplate on something, you're being encouraged to do that, especially if you're trying to plan your way forward or lay out some sort of roadmap for something that you want to complete. I just dropped half the deck on the floor. So let me just grab all these cards. I'm not going to take any of these because who knows what card to take. But yeah, very interesting that I went from talking about the tower to the star. So maybe you've had that tower moment, or there's a tower moment right now that's trying to teach you something. Or maybe there's a tower moment in the past that you're being called to reflect on, or certain cycles or patterns that are becoming more apparent to you. Let's get another card. Okay, so we have definitely not, and usually when I get these cards I like to draw another card to ask definitely not what. What is definitely negative? Okay. So we have, no matter how much you tried to help, there is nothing you can do, with the number 43. And we have the Wheel of Fortune with This Is Fate. I actually saw the Wheel of Fortune on the floor when all of those cards fell. I'm feeling something here about a house of cards falling, so there's that reference to some sort of tower crumbling again. Yeah, I saw that Wheel of Fortune, so there's definitely something here that is fated, that is destined for you. And it may be this dream, maybe a certain path. Only you will really know. If you feel lost or confused, don't be afraid to communicate with the universe and your spirit guides, because they're always there and willing to help you. I'm also noticing that we have 3 7s. We have the 7 here, 4 plus 3 equals 7, and there's a 7 in this 17. So you're very much being encouraged to reflect, to maybe change some beliefs or change some perspectives, adopting a different way of looking at things, a different angle of something, maybe a different thinking outside the box when it comes to making some sort of dream come true. This definitely not energy. There's a situation here that is definitely not meant for you. But not like in a bad way. It's not a negative thing. It's less than what you deserve, because there's an energy here that is unwilling to work with you or do things the right way, and it feels like it's time to walk away. Maybe letting something go is what was supposed to happen all along. Yeah, there's really something deeply here that you need to reflect on. There may be some childhood trauma here, or some sort of trauma that is affecting your love life or the relationships in your life in general. In a positive or negative way, that's not for me to decide. But with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it says change scares me. There's an energy here that is not willing to change, and that doesn't mean that you should suddenly not be willing to embrace change either. Definitely some interesting energies that came through for this for a reason. Maybe if you're still going through a tower moment, or it's still pending, this is fate, the star energy, this rebirth, this resurgence of hope and light is fate. Especially if you're a strong believer in your dreams and you're very committed to making them happen. But that will be the end of your reading. I really hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you liked it, hit the like button to show me that. That is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can do so by donating to the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any. I'd really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot to me and it always makes a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.